Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be playing Ace Attorney. It's my first time playing this one of these games. Just gonna jump straight in. And there's my first achievement. Okay. Also, I'll be voice acting the characters because I don't have any. Yeah. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 1947 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right? Oh, hi, Chief. Well, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. No one takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It's a lot about you. And you're fine as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Favor? You need to defend him before the case? Yes. Actually, I kind of I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out in any way I can. I really want to help him. Help him. I owe him that much. It's over. I like it. Everything is all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's it. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Hey there. Dude, I'm so guilty. Oh, I'm guilty. You need a death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away? Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Newspapers say it was you. My name is Steve Wright. Here's the story. The first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butts. In 24 years, I've known him, and it's usually been true. He did not for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, is it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he has a good heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Alright. Well, y'all know the drill. You're a lawyer. Court is now in session for the trial, Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahead. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yeah. Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think you should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. And shaking, eyesight fading. Let's look consists of a few simple questions. And fatal query and consent to sleep. Please state the name of the defendant, Miss K. Alright. Keep your wits about and you'll do fine. Next question. Did the murder trial tell me What's the victim's name? I know this one. Glad I've had to keep the report cover so many times. It's wait. Oh. No, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Or the victim? Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R1 button to check it at any time. You're going to check it off and do it for me, please. I'm begging you. It's alright. Who is the victim in this case? Cindy. Okay. Alright, Cindy. Right. Yeah, Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Alright, now tell me, what's the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? What was the statue of the fainter? It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. See, the court accepted it into evidence. Right? Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R1 button to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, I'll tell you now. Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your case. You'll get your chance to respond to the section later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. You were great together. You were Romeo and Juliet. Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. Was it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Sorry. She had just returned from overseas with one of them, David, for the murder. What do you mean? What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All the lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris at 7:30, the day before the murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. To no one. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it just for her lifestyle. Dude. You can clearly see what kind of woman that Mrs. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Woods, what do you think of her now? Right, I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? I say... Might be there not to get involved in this one. What? Dude, no way. That she didn't cheat on. I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? The accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking so good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Wow. He went, what do I do? I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I will. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? For a section would like to call the witness, you can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defective sling the scene to the front. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, for section may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. The day of the murder, my witness was selling newspaper at the visiting building. Please bring Mr. Frank Shawit to the stand. Mr. Shawit, you sell newspapers, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspaper, yes. Mr. Shawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Alright, witness count. Alright. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking that spanking is strange, I looked inside the apartment and I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I called in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I learned at the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant's signature over there. Or why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Shawit used was one of those, Your Honor. I have a record of the blackout for reasonable. Don't know what the word means. Blackout record. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building. The building was out from noon to 6 p.m. Shit, something on my throat. No, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. All right, White. Right, this is it, the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in testimony. The witness just gabbled. Lies? Like, lies? What? He was lying? Fine, it's innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? Am I previous not? Pull up the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contraction in there. First, find contractions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the constraining evidence, present it and rub it in the witness' face. Okay. Open the court record with dollar and bug. You'll find contractions in the testimony. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Oh. Yes, the door was halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought. I see, and What happened next? Taking the train, I looked inside the apartment. I saw her lying there, a woman, unmoving dead. I crawled and frightened and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. Oh, let's go here and see what it says here. So you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes, I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? But he touched this.
Objection!
Oh. That could be AM. Clearing our apartment wasn't working? Yes, I mean, no. No, it wasn't, right? But you said you didn't go into the apartment, did you? Or did you? Oh, well, that? I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entrance door. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no one. There was no answer. There was no answer at the nearby apartments. Ah, right. What time did you call again? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. Seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? There's no evidence to contradict him. Oh, Your Honor, this seems to contradict the deception. Does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Good. What? So what is right? Wait, it was at 7:30. I think this would have to be it. Your Honor, does? Why does that not? I'm not gonna do that. Alright, let's try again. Let's start all the way back at the start. On the newspaper! We could have questioned him about the newspaper! We'll get a sting. Actually, we'll stop. Okay, so you would have said it. You would have said it anyways. We're in the forest. You found the body at 1 p.m.? You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts that autopsy report. The autopsy notes at the time of the death at the same time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this? The 3-hour time gap. Oh, this is the trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find this hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Good job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradiction. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and the whole story will fall apart. Wait, remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying that the time was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours. It was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding. Yeah, that's easy. No, that's actually easy. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. With a voice saying in the television. Right here. Are you sure it wasn't a television and not a radio? Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television, right? I can't put my finger on it, but something says something about hearing the television. Well, I think you know what it is. Because the only thing it could be would be this. Because from noon to the 6 p.m., the body was found dead near 3 p.m., which means, and if there was a blackout, that means the phone wouldn't work, which also would mean the TV doesn't work. Objection! Hold it right there. The Park's agent has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Yeah, well, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember, Mr. Sawit. We prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. The constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It might have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Here you go, Tom. Okay. Actually, I didn't hear it at the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it. The victim. It must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess I would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Next time you know what. Alright, very good. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Okay, what can we present? The table clock in the apartment was in there. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it. Represent this. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You objections in your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Pay. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. It doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is the clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes, check it. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock before he... went to the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock. And the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sully, the sound must have left, but it was an impression on you. Understandable. Understandable since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned in your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all a baseless conjecture. Basics. Just look at the witness' face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard no, I mean, I saw, no. Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should be burned. Burned. Give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, we wanted to sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? Well, case writing this. Fair fingers, carefully. Your Honor, sound Mr. Saw heard was definitely the clock. In fact, which is clear if you simply press on the clock. Let's sound the clock here in the court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court, listening very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the faker after all. So, you've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the big words, bro. There's a discrepancy between what Mr. Solid heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Solid, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha! You forgot one thing. Let's see what you're talking about now. Wow, it may seem like this talk is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it wasn't running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, then you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. So close. So, right? Seems you lack critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Soblet. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happened. You treat me like a criminal? A criminal? You words are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Solid. Yeah? I mean, Chief? Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this thing. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was a slow day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you said the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found the evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough work. Let me see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that runs away. Oh, shit. The... There it is. The victim had just returned at home from a broad day before the murder. After all, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. there, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her and struck her dead, the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Solid, or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh. Order, I say. We won't recess. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested. He has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time? Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Bucks, not guilty. Let's go! And with that, the court is adjourned. Turns out the French SWAT was a common burglar. Goes to the newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of their houses. That day, when we went to our apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Solid let himself into his dirty work. While he was searching in our place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Solid grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:42 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Whew, I can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've been on trial. I've seen a trial on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. She is this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry? You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean, Dad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy, gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this. Ever. Let's celebrate dinner. Movie. My treat. Oh? No, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. Present. Present? For me? Wait, wasn't this evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a mentor. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you wanna just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in your own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, Soki. Oh, no. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah. Right. What the heck is she on about? Check this out, alright? Proof positive you weren't just a chop there. Huh? What's about the clock? It's the clock you made for her. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of the evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things can change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen. Learn, grow. Listen. Learn, grow, strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, call dinner on me. We'll drink a toast to innocent buds. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying a part of why you became a lawyer with him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And I promised to tell the chief about me and Larry. Would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. Alright. That was the first trial. Now the second trial will be the Turnabout Sisters. Please tell me not to do that trial over again. Okay, we'll just start. We'll get into this, and then we'll see. Hey, Maya, it's me, Mia. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. It's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm gone because I fear for this. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I got you. So what is it this time? It's a clock. Clock? Yeah, it's made to look like a statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. Huh? I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way. Yes. Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9. Pick it up. I'll be in partial meeting until then. Okay, sis. But I expect dinner. Something good, like burgers. I could really go for a burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting. Mia. Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5, 1927 a.m. Alright, we're getting the video right here. And I'll see you all in the next one.